What's happening? Nerdy Jace here, and I'm back with a Hunter x Hunter Union Arena deck profile today. And yeah, pretty much I made this deck more so for the upcoming rare battles. So what's going on with that is for each IP from I'm not sure if it's from December to January or maybe December to February, for a set amount of time, in addition to your normal events at your local game stores, they're also running what's called a rare battle. And with a rare battle, you have to have the only way that you can participate in it is if you have a deck for that IP that is being shown. So the first two are obviously Bleach and Hunter x Hunter. So that's why I went ahead and made a Hunter x Hunter deck. I'm going with purple, and basically this is Zoldyck family with a little bit of Phantom Troupe in there. Because again, the main deck right now is of course green Karapika. I didn't want to build that because the deck is fucking expensive. I actually did pull one of the alt Karapikas in a prize pack, but this card, well, it was a lot more expensive than it is now. Now it's like around 25 bucks, but at the time I think it was still 30 bucks and up, and yeah, I wasn't going to pay that to build a deck. Pretty much this deck cost me as much as a booster box, and that's only because several of the cards I decided to go with the alternate art because I like them better. If you just want to do the regular cards, it's going to be even cheaper. That's right, Ripley. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into the deck. So like I said, it's Phantom Troupe mixed with Zoldyck family. So starting off, I have two Finks. 0 cost, 1500 power. When played, you draw a card and then you sideline one. So it's just filtering out your deck. That's right. That's right, Ripley. To it, and then I'm running 4 of the 0 cost, 1000 battle point. How do you say her name? Pakunanda, I guess. So with her, again, she produces 1 purple energy, and when sidelined, you draw a card. So once you get your energy kind of where you want it, again, you just bring her up to the front line, get a bullshit block in, and replace her by drawing a card. Then I have 4 of the 0 cost. Get a Racker. I guess that's how you say his name. Again, I haven't gotten that far into Hunter x Hunter. I started getting bored at the very beginning just because it's taking so long for them for the story to go on. You know, they're going to the Hunter license place to get their license, yada yada yada. That shit is dragging on. So I don't know. I haven't got to where they the Zoldyck family actually gets, I guess, more prominent. I don't know. So I don't know how you actually say his name. But I'm going with Get a Racker. So the big thing about him is he counts as an Illumi card. So that's kind of like Royd Lloyd in Yellow Bleach, to where you can raid on top of him no matter what. This is another raid target for your Illumis. Next up in the Zoldyck family is 4 1 cost, 1500 battle point Kikyo. So when she is sidelined, you look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You choose a Zoldyck family from them, add it to your hand. The rest go on bottom of your deck in any order, of course. So again, that's just kind of filtering your deck, getting the piece that you might need. Could be a raid card, could be one of your event removal cards, whatever. But same thing, play her on the front line, get a cheap block in, and get to filter your deck a little bit. All right. Next, got 4 of the 2 cost 2,500 battle point Kaluto. So, as long as Kaluto is active, it produces 2 purple energy, standard for each color. And we got 4 of the 3 cost Killua. So 3,000 plus battle points. So when attacking, bring this up here, look at him a little bit better. There we go. When attacking, if a character on your opponent's front field has been sidelined this turn, he gets plus 1,000 battle points until the end of the turn. And then you activate main once per turn. You can only activate this if your opponent has sidelined a card. You can move this to your energy line instead. So again, fixing your energy if you need to or whatever, but mostly just a beat stick. And this is one of the cards I wanted to get the alternate art because it's a whole lot better, but I haven't checked recently, but they were still very pricey. And again, I wanted to make a cheapish deck just to have for the IP plus the rare battles. So this will suffice for now until such time as the alt rares drop in price. Let's see what the wifey wants. Now we're getting a little bit more into the meat of the deck. Got 4 of the 3 cost Illumi, 2,000 battle points. When you play him, draw a card, and he's the color trigger for the deck also. 2,000 battle points. So again, his color trigger is you play 1 character card with 2 or less required energy and an action point from your sideline set to active on your front line. So you can get your Kikios back to filter out some more or whatever. Next up, continuing the Zoldyck family, 4 Zenos. So 4 energy, 3,500 battle points. You activate main as long as he's on the front line. You switch him to resting, and then you you choose one of your opponent's front line with 4,000 or less battle points, and basically they both get sidelined. They get sidelined. Zeno gets moved to your removal area. So you set that up, play him in your energy, move him up to the front line, boom, sideline one of their cards, and then that should trigger some of your other abilities like the Killua, moving him back to your energy line if you need to, or some of the other ones that are to come in the deck profile. But very, very useful card. Again, it's you got to set it up, but once you do, I mean, you're removing pieces and forcing your opponent to redo things. So next up, I got 2, and this is pretty much just a finisher card. running 2 of the Uvagens. And I could possibly, I'm thinking about maybe bumping him up to 3. I haven't decided yet. But right now, playing 2 of him, 4 energy, 1 action point, 3,500 plus battle points. So his ability is he has damage 2, and on your turn, he gets plus 1,500 battle points, making him a 5,000 double striker. So very, very strong, as long as he can stay on board. Typically, I get him out for 1 turn, and then he always gets targeted for removal. But again, that's very powerful, and again, he's just one of your finishers for the deck. Then I have 3 of the 4-cost Silva. I guess Silva is maybe Killua's dad or older brother. I don't know. Again, those of you that are more familiar with Hunter x Hunter, let me know in the comments, because yes, I definitely would like to know. For energy, 4,000 battle points. So when played, you choose 1 character on your opponent's front line, and he gains, if the chosen character is sidelined, add up to 1 Zoldyck family affinity card other than a Silva from your sideline to your hand until end of turn. So, like I said, that's any Zoldyck family. So that includes any rated cards that are in your sideline too. Just can't be Silva. So, again, that's getting a raid card back in. That's, well, no, not Zeno, unless he is in your live. Then if you somehow happen to have Zeno in your sideline, bring him back out. Your Lumis, Killuas, whatever. So very, very strong. And then I also am running 3 of the 5-cost Silva. So he has 4,000 battle points. He's a 2 action point character card. He has impact. And again, this is just a character card. This isn't raid. So he has all these abilities right out the gate. And again, I splurged a little bit for the alternate art because I like them a whole lot better. But yeah, he has impact 1. You activate main, place 2 cards from your hand into your sideline, and then you give him snipe until the end of turn. So again, setting up your board. You use the quote-unquote baby Silva, target a card, boom, snipe them, get that ability off. All that good stuff. And again, just 4,000 impact character card. So again, very strong, very standard for the game, of course. And then I have the only raid card in the deck, because that's all the Zoldyck family has. The only other raid card that purple has is the Phantom Troupe Crollo. So again, purple has 2 raid targets. Kind of a womp womp situation in my opinion, but it's whatever. So 4 of the Lumis, 4,000 battle points. He has damage 2, and then when played, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's characters. You gain draw 2 cards if the chosen character is sidelined until the end of turn. So again, you paired that up with the 5-cost Silva. Use his ability first, target that card, give him the snipe, and then boom, you get to draw 2 cards from potentially from that. Or I'm sorry, you also queue that up with this Silva. So again, targeting that, hit that, get that ability off. And again, with this Silva too, if you have a raid Illumi in your sideline, get to bring him back to your hand with this Silva. So again, getting that recycling those cards, giving, if the situation hits right. Okay. Now for events, pretty much it's just your standard. Currently running 4. The Resident Underworld. This is the untapped 2 energy point, or action point cards. Again, I might drop this down to 3 and maybe put in another Ubigen. I haven't decided yet, or maybe even drop it down to 2 and throw maybe even another event card like was it Bungee Gum that can I got the card over here. Yeah, maybe even put Bungee Gum in. So, you add 1 character from your sideline to your hand. Again, getting that recycle. I don't know. It's a kind of whatever. I got to get more play testing in with this deck. I haven't really had the chance to. Between, playing like release events and things like that, I haven't gotten as much practice with this as I want. So again, right now this is 4, might drop down to 3 or even 2. And lastly, the special card 4 of the Dragon Head Long Tao Zihui, however you say it. So yeah, come on, camera. You choose 1 character with 3,000 or less battle points on your opponent's front line, and you sideline it. Unless you have 3 or more Zoldyck family affinity on your field, then it's 4,000 or less. So again, your standard special removal card. And then yeah, there you have it. That is the deck right now. Again, pretty much just have this for the rare battles, and if it turns into something else in the future, cool. But let me know what you're running. If you're doing purple, or are you doing Zoldyck family? Are you going more Phantom Troupe than Zoldyck? Because that's, again, kind of another popular deck with the Crollo, because he can copy other Phantom Troupe cards, whatever. Hisoka is another good card in there. I was trying to figure a way to work it into this also, but with it being also 5 or 6 energy cost, it's kind of rough, but it is a very good card. But yeah, there you have this profile. Thanks for joining me as always. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Until next time, Nerd Fam, Nerd Jace, out.